Today we are going to continue working on our rough draft of our procedure writing. Remember, our procedure writing gives step-by-step instructions for how to do something. So we wrote the title, the author, materials, and introduction for our procedure writing draft. And today what we're going to do on our rough draft is we're going to write our ideas down for the steps. So what I want you to do is take this paper out of your red folder, and we're going to begin by writing the steps. So remember, mine was how to make a cheese quesadilla by Mrs. Welch. The materials: tortillas, cheese, pan, stove, spatula, plate, pizza cutter. My introduction is follow these steps for a delicious lunch. Now, it's really important that you are doing this writing on your own. If you're not sure how to spell something, remember, we just do the best that we can. I want to see your ideas, so I want you to work on this independently. So to begin, I need to use a signal word or a transition word. I'm going to use the word first. So if I think about myself making a cheese quesadilla, first, I put the pan on the stove and I turn the burner on to medium. So I'm going to write that first, capital letter, comma, first put your pan on the stove and turn the burner to medium. And now this is a word I'm not sure how to spell, so I'm just going to do the best that I can. And I'm going to underline it. Okay. Now I can draw a picture over here to go with my first step. This is our draft, so we are going to be rewriting and making corrections to this. So I want your sketch to just be really quick. Okay, so this is my oven and my stove, and here's my pan and the button to show medium. First, put your pan on the stove and turn the burner to medium. Next, take a tortilla out and put it in the pan. So next, take a tortilla, underline that to show that I'm not sure, out and put it in the pan. Period at the end of my sentence. And then remember, you're just going to draw a quick sketch because this is our draft. So there's my pan and I put my tortilla inside. So first, next, then, comma, sprinkle cheese over the tortilla. Underline that to show that I'm not sure if that's spelled correctly. And I'm going to draw a quick sketch. Now you might make a cheese quesadilla different from how I make mine. So here's my cheese inside the pan on the tortilla. Okay, first, next, then. I'm going to have more than 4 steps, and that's okay. We're all going to have a different amount of steps. So I'm going to do first, next, then. After that, comma. After that, put a second tortilla on top of the cheese. After that, put a second tortilla on top of the cheese. Okay, and I'm going to draw my quick sketch again. Here's my pan, my tortilla with the cheese, and then remember I'm putting a second one on top. So that's my quick sketch of that. Now I don't have any more space to continue writing my steps. Now some of you may only have 4 steps, and that's okay, but I need some more space. I'm not going to write down here with my closure and tip. I'm going to turn my paper over and write my next step. So after that, put a second tortilla on top of the cheese. So I'm going to turn my paper over, and I'm just going to make a box for my sketch, and then I'm going to write my sentence over here. Now, comma, use the spatula and turn or flip, I'm going to use the word turn, over the quesadilla. Okay, draw a quick sketch again. Here's the spatula, and the person is using that to flip. Okay, now my quesadilla has cooked on both sides, and I have one more step. A signal word that I could use at the end is either last or finally. I'm going to use the word last, comma. Last, take the quesadilla out of the pan and use the pizza cutter to cut the quesadilla. Okay, and here's my plate. There's the quesadilla, and the person is cutting the quesadilla. Okay, so today what you are working on is you are working on your rough draft. We already had this top part finished. Today you're working on writing the steps. Now you might just have first, next, then last. You may have more than 4 steps, and that's okay. Okay, so if you need more space, go on to the back to write more of your steps. Okay. Tomorrow, or next time we work on our writing, we are going to work on the closure and the tip. So today, all I want you to do is finish your steps with your quick sketches of your procedure writing.